Hi, this is Ginny's Low Carb Kitchen, and today I'm going to make cheesy bread in my GT Express. The recipe on my blog is cheese and wine bread, and today I'm using buttermilk in this recipe, and I'm doubling the recipe so I can fill 2 wells. Going on a trip, so I'm getting ready to make my sandwiches. Here's my GT Express, and it has 2 wells in it. You're going to want to preheat it by just plugging it in while you're making your ingredients. And when I make this, I use nutritional yeast flakes. A lot of people have asked me about that, and this is the brand I use, and this is what they look like. Make sure you don't get brewer's yeast. And these are my ingredients. You got almond flour and Parmesan cheese and yeast flakes, psyllium seed husk powder, buttermilk, oil, eggs. All the ingredients will be listed on my blog. First I'm putting in the almond flour. Then I'm adding the yeast flakes and the psyllium seed husk powder and Parmesan cheese. And then I added a half a teaspoon of baking powder and also Splenda granular. A couple dashes of salt. Then you're just going to want to sift it together by whisking it. Just get out all the lumps, mainly, just to get out all the lumps and get it all together really good. This takes a little bit of time. So you could use an electric mixer to do this too, and it might work a little faster, but I just use my own hands and a wire whisk to do this. And I use a spoon to just kind of get those Parmesan cheese clumps that get in there and just smooth them out. So when you get that all done, then just add your wet ingredients. And I'm adding a couple tablespoons of buttermilk and 2 teaspoons of olive oil and my eggs. I'm just going to whisk it together really good. Probably whisk it for about a minute or 2. The more you whisk it, the thicker it gets, or the more you let it sit after you mix it. If you mix it up and let it sit for a while, it's going to thicken. So I just whisk it together for about a minute, and then this is what it's going to look like. It's going to make kind of a pancake batter thickness. So we're all preheated here, and I'm just going to equally fill each well of the GT Express, about 3/4 full on each side. I'm getting ready to go on a trip here, so I'm making lots of bread today. And you can make this in a loaf of bread too. If you look on my blog, I have a recipe for a cheesy loaf of bread, which is this recipe just made into a loaf. Set your timer then for 12 minutes and let it cook. And here it is. Make sure you use something that's not going to scratch when you take it out. I like to let it cool a little bit before I cut it open, but you can cut it open when it's nice and hot. Make a sandwich with it. So here it is. The size is about 6 by 3 inches. Some people have asked me how big it is too. And nutritional information for 1 bun there. And this is it. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed it.